Welcome back, engineers, to Dead Space. That is correct. We are continuing on, as well we probably should in a Let's Play. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. It's good practice. Okay, yeah, I did go over there. It's always weird when you look at things, you're like, did I go there? Yes. And considering this is one of the first horror games that they've done, you're going to see a lot of interesting things. Well, I don't know about super interesting, but at least when it comes to why is that so slow again? Dead Space, don't tell me you're doing. When it comes to how they design their jump scares, you know, it's mostly going to be sound design that's gonna get you. Which, to be fair, I mean. Always important to kill both. While leaving one alive does seem like the most humane thing to do, they don't care about us, so, you know. Just...
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. It's a nightmare up here. No survivors. We're going to try to get to the command computer. Wish us luck.
Good luck, Hammond. You got this. I believe in you. So yeah, there'll probably be a lot of weird stuff with the camera because, dear God, this game. Oh, right. Oh, right. Haha! We have the ability to swing our gun around. Very ineffective. I mean, if you're gonna throw a punch, throw a punch. This is just sad. There we go. I knew you had something. Hi, Peng. We can't get her. We just can't get her just yet. In fact, we won't be able to get her until close to the end of the game. Let's see here. I do believe there's also a duder on here. Or in here. As I thought.
Hostile life form detected.
I'm not sure if that's a trigger or what.
Collision detected with main hangar bay. Emergency crew passing neutralized.
Because I'm not gonna lie, it does. It does seem a bit confusing to tell when something's timed and something's a trigger. Sorry, I know I take some precautions, some breaks while concentrating on killing the bad guys. Because, well, again, impossible difficulty. It's not a nice difficulty. Why would you not die? So, one of the fun things about slashers, right?
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
Those are at home. It's the only way off the ship.
Kendra,
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
just let me think. Can you access the command computer?
It's no good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Mathias. Location? Med lab. Status? Deceased.
What? How?
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it. Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
That's mighty nice of them. So anyway, with the slashers, the unique thing is if you can take off one of their arms while on the wall, that will instantly kill them, because they don't have a if-then sort of thing for when they're on the wall. If they're on the ground, you'll have to dismember them more normally. And they take longer to kill. So, it's one, like, if you can, you really, really, really want to get them when they're, you know, on the wall. Gonna need to, like, find a way. Oh, we're gonna definitely drop that because we really want the large med pack. We're not gonna need it just yet, but still, large med packs are super good. Super, super good. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do something about the way the camera works. Maybe find a mod or something later. This is just silly. Slow, and I'm as fast as I can with my own mouse.
Find new weapons and items at the store, and place extra items in the safe.
I can definitely do that. I'm all for that. So, now then. Plasma cutter, of course, line gun, pulse rifle. Ooh, all of these are good, but we really want the suit. We really want the suit. It gives us more inventory space, more damage to absorb. Not that we're gonna ever take damage. We're gonna take damage. I like that we just get like a sort of exoskeleton shoulder pad. Alright, so, let's see here. What do we have? Power nodes are great. I'm gonna sell that because, again, while super great, we don't necessarily need it at this moment. Plasma energy, all good stuff. Wide beam, slicer. I mean, it's good. Plasma rifle, also really good. And in fact, I might even pick that up. So the pulse rifle, the secondary fire is really stupid, but the primary fire is more than makes up for it. So we are going to pick that up. That's going to be our second slot item.
Red weapon icon. Read your weapon has no ammo in its clip.
We only get 50 shots right now, for obvious reasons. Most assault rifles, even though it's not necessarily really an assault rifle, they, at least in most video games, they don't exceed a 50-round mag. Unless you modify it. And of course, we still only have the one capacity is what we're gonna eventually have to go up for. And of course, there's a little bit of a puzzle-solving aspect to this, right? So, ultimately, what you'd probably want to do is go here, 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 and here. You don't necessarily need to fill this out. This is kind of vestigial. But not always is it going to be vestigial. But basically, you don't need to fill out all the nodes. You really don't. Stasis module. We're gonna have to invest a lot to get anything out of it. Which, I mean, to be fair, it's good and you should. There are things that we're really gonna need. So not all the time do we come back to where we've been, but we will eventually come back here. I mean, with the whole, paying thing, kind of makes sense. Of course, we're gonna save our progress. I should delete these. Just on the safe side, I do want to make sure that we are not, if something happens to this recording, we got backup. Yes, I forgot. This is how we immediately start by the kinesis module.
It's all right, McCoy. He's here. Nothing to be afraid of. I knew you would come. Just like you said. I saved this for you. Go now.
Use kinesis to move or throw objects.
Take me. Just shut up.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh. That's bad. So yes, kinesis. Probably one of the best things ever in any game ever. But first, let's make sure, because I do believe, if not here, there are some places in the station that have items in the tram. But just not this one, apparently. So yes, kinesis. It's so much better in the second one, but this version of kinesis is not bad either. Oops, no. So, kinesis has a range. And you just sometimes just
Schematics to add items to the store.
not able to pick things up. The flamethrower! We're never buying this thing, ever. Ever. It's super shit in this game. Because, for one, you can't use it in zero air. Yeah, it's a hydrazine industrial torch. Basically, it's supposed to run without oxygen, but in this game they didn't make it run without oxygen. And even still, even if they did, it would be horrible.
Isaac, are you there? We were attacked. Kendra's gone. 1 minute she was there, and I can't believe I lost her. We can still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes, and we'll find Nicole.
Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. We have to blow through it to get to the morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage, and a shock pad from zero-G therapy. Should be down the corridor.
Communication is useless in all this static.
So we have two places to go. But yeah, look at that. So much more inventory space. Oops. Let's see, how do I... See how often I use the inventory screen. So yes, we have our trusty dusty map. Let's zoom out, go that way, or we can go find the shock pad. Well, all roads lead to Rome in this instance, because we eventually have to come back here anyway. glad you told us that now. So yes, that's true. All weapons do have an alternate firing mode. This one sucks. It turns it into like a spray and pray kind of weapon where all you do is you put it above your head and it may or may not hit something. Chances are good that it won't. So this is probably the time where we're gonna get hit. This one, you're kind of swamped with enemies in this area, which is never fun. But hey, we've got some ammo for our pulse rifles. Might as well use it, right?
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
We're gonna go and definitely slow that one down. These guys, I believe, are spitters, and spitters are just I'm not a big fan of them. Because they do tons of damage. From range. Ah, hey, there's our first hit. I knew we were gonna get hit. Look at that. Yeah, one hit. Basically half our health. That is kind of disgusting. Huh. There's a enemy that hasn't spawned yet. Oh. Shit. We already went through about 75 rounds. That's not as good as I was hoping. But I don't know why I tend to panic fire a lot when it comes to the assault rifle. Or the pulse rifle, whatever you want to call it. Oh, hey. This is not good. This is the opposite of good. So, this guy I was not expecting so early in the game. Basically, his legs are immune to fire. And that's not good. You know, probably one of the more common things I'll do is shoot somebody's legs off and then shoot off the rest of their limbs because it's easier to handle them for obvious reasons. So, did not expect them so early in the game. Audio log, nice.
I finally convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. And what I saw was glorious. Breathtaking. Miners undergoing a transformation into something extraordinary. I must know more. Even as the believer within me wants to become one of them, the scientist needs to uncover their secrets. I need to study one of these necromorphs, as Kyne so clinically puts it. I need to witness this affection firsthand. Perhaps that patient from the colony.
So, one of the things that you could, in theory, do is use their claws to impale them. But again, it's super weak in this version of the game. In number 2, it was really good. But the only thing you really want to try to throw at necromorphs is something super heavy, which, again, is not that common here in this version of the... and instead, you're going to want to try to find, if you can, the... Nice. Damn, we're getting loved. Oh, wow, that is the right way. Okay. But I thought there was another way to go. Give me 1 second. Oh yes, there is. Right in here.
What in God's name is going on down there?
I think that's precisely the point, Doctor. God's work.
I'm not so sure of that. We have to assume that the colony's problems are somehow connected to the marker.
You can assume all you want to. I do not. The marker is glorious and divine. You know that.
God moves in mysterious ways.
Anyway, we'll have it on board tomorrow. You can analyze it all you want to. What are you so worried about?
Worried? Captain, people are dying down there, killing each other. Is this madness the transformation unitology teaches us?
Doctor. Terrence. There will always be risk when the stakes are high. And here, they're enormous. It could change everything.
Well, that's what worries me.
So, yes. I don't know, I could read this. Generally, I'm going to go and keep these on in the thread, or you could pause the video here. If they're small enough, I guess I'll read them. If. Sorry, I hate those guys so much. And honestly, considering everything that we've been through, I'm gonna go and, of course, save it again. Because you better believe this stuff is scary, and you're gonna want to save a lot.
Come on! Come on! Let me out!
Huh. Looks like we're gonna need to put Baby in the corner. Oh, hi. Didn't expect that, actually. You generally don't jump immediately, so... That's fair, that's my own arrogance. Come on, baby. Hush, little baby. Don't say a word. We don't want to get jumped on them again. So, on the harder difficulties, oftentimes, you're going to need to go and cut off all three of their little spike protuberances to kill them. But if you happen to slow them down at the right time, at least then, hey, you're gonna be A-okay. I don't know why that one was moving, but that's okay. How long has this been happening if you have cross-sections like these? Like, at some point, like, look at all the study, right? Like, I don't know, it just seems super weird. Possibly. Like, this is clearly a crisis, and you're just treating it like it's nothing.
Alright, that thermite you picked up should be able to melt through the barricade. Use the shock pad to ignite it. Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
Super big. Alright, so we got part 1 of a 2-part quest. Let's go back. Let's pretend that we're not going to get jumped. Okay, serious. We're not going to let you spit on us. So I'm sure you've noticed, yeah, they put a lot of these around in stasis recharges. You really don't need anything other than that. Alright guys, let's... I guess we'll shop. Move those back into our inventory because, trust me, we do need those. We're gonna sell the small gold semiconductor because that is literally all they're used for. Alright, and I think we're good right now. We're probably not gonna see the line gun, at least not for a while. A lot of the game... The line gun is okay, it's not great. That's the problem I have with it. It's supposed to be a plasma cutter, but more powerful. Though, even the more powerful part, I question. But, alas, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're probably just gonna call it right here. It's probably gonna be a short video, all things considered. Fairly reasonable size. So, of course, we will see you next time.